Okay, let's look at part B of the basic basic parts of the home purchase. Let's talk about the real estate contract. Okay, inside that real estate contract, and it's different from state to state. Every state has their own laws, but basically each state with the Association of Realtors sets up a contract that's common, most common contract through each state to meet each state's laws and requirements. So some of the basic things that we're going to see in the contract is your offer, okay, your offer price, that what you want to offer, and you're going to go back and forth with the seller until you both agree on a price. Buyer and seller both agree on a price. Inside that, so that your offer, that's your offer. You're going to have earnest deposit money, how much you're putting down. Not if you're putting down 10% on your loan, that's different. What we're talking about here is whether if you've got a $200,000, let's call it a $200,000 purchase, you may put down a $2,000 earnest deposit money. That's putting skin in the game, so to speak. You're going to put a little bit of money down. You're going to keep it simple. That's going to tie up the property, and it says that you have good faith to move ahead, depending on the terms and conditions inside your contract, and they're going to be different from state to state. But one of the things you're going to look at is inspections. You're going to have an inspection period to inspect the property. Okay. Inside that, you're going to have you're going to have some inspections. Okay. You're going to have title work. The title company or closing attorney, okay, is going to do some title work on it. They're going to see what liens and encumbrances are on that property. Any mechanics liens, any municipal liens, like if they haven't mowed their grass in 6 months and the county or the city put liens on the property because they violated zoning. Maybe they parked an old truck on there. So if you see an old truck, you'll have a time during an inspection period, and the title company will do some searches for you. So you don't have to go do all the title searches. That's the title company's job. But you want to make sure, okay, how that breaks down. You have an inspection period that you do things, and you have a title company that's going to have their time frame. So you want to make sure that everything gets done in the proper time frame, because if you don't notify the seller of any conditions, depending on the contract, whether it's an as-is contract or you have a conditional contract, you want to make sure that you meet the time frames allotted in the contract, or you can lose your earnest deposit money. Okay, so make sure you read your contract, you understand it, and you talk to your buyer, the buyer's agent, the agent that's representing you or helping you through your contract, if it's a transaction broker, what each part in the paragraph means and what your deadlines are. So a good realtor will build you a timeline for you to follow. Okay, in that timeline, you should also have a financing clause, okay? Financing clause in that. So make sure you're in time. So like in Florida, you have 5 days to make application. Okay, you have to look at what day the realtor is going to look for you to get an approval on that loan. Okay, in that. So you don't want to pass your contingencies. Okay, in that, so you're going to make sure, the title company is going to make sure there's no liens, that it's going to be cleared. There will probably be liens, generally a homeowners association if they're involved, a mortgage, first or second mortgages, those things, they'll all get paid off. It's not extra to the buyer, okay? It's part of that purchase. That comes out of the seller's side. So on the closing statement, you have the seller's side and you have the buyer's side. And these are all the fees the buyer pays. These are all the fees the seller pays, including their mortgage or other liens. That'll come out of the seller's proceeds. Most states, the seller pays the real estate commission. Okay? Excuse me. So, but sometimes the buyer pays some fees or commissions as well. Okay, so know your costs and fees before you go in, and that's just the real basics of the real estate contract.